cracking, everybody? Welcome to episode 344 of the Confidence in the Klutch podcast with Donald Nelson on the Confidence in the Klutch network. Click that bell for notification, new content when I drop. New media, energy all the way to fuck up, yo. Let's talk about a few things, man. I told you I'll be back on Saturdays, man, 2 times a week. What we at, Tuesdays and Saturdays? Let's see, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I got to figure it out. But yeah, 3 and 4. As long as I'm in twice a week, we all good, man. Let's talk about it. Beat his pick. Let's go. The BET Hip Hop Awards. I got a little geeked in anticipation because I'm like, yo, this is going to be a dope ass as far as award shows go with the whole 50th hip hop shit. And I was not impressed all the way. You know what I mean? I still think, the BET Awards did a great job with the 50th shit. The way the Grammys one hit because the first one is a little bit different though. So here we go. This BET Hip Hop Awards are for the DJs and the producers. I appreciate the focus, right? The Baby and Sexy Red opened up with Manny Fresh and Juvie. That was cool. I mean, the Baby, that was like his first performance at his show since the I don't want none of my fans sucking dick in the parking lot. He was tripping with that shit, man. Kid Capri and D Nice went back and forth with samples to tracks. I love that shit. And that was the sample from and the track that used it. That was cool. So the Baby is the only current male rapper to perform though. But you get Sexy, you got Glow, you got the City Girls. It's sad for male rappers out here unless you the ones that been, unless Kendrick, Cole, Drake, nigga, like, that's, if you ain't them, we can't get nobody out here to perform where everybody at. Where the fellas at, man? That's where I'm at. Where my dogs at? Yo-Yo looks good. Yo-Yo looks fucking good. Like, that's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. She looks really good. 52 years old, man. Hey, black don't crack, fine wine, all that shit. Yep, she can still get it for real. So Ice Spice wins an award and she's not there. Ice Spice, it's like your first award you won type shit, right? Did she win something at the BET Awards? I can't remember, but she can't be there. She's on tour. She can't take a quick flight from New York to Atlanta. How can new artists that just broke not be there for awards unless they on a fucking Beyonce tour, the Taylor Swift tour, or the Drake tour, or That's crazy as fuck to me. So we had Glorilla out there with Fivio Foreign. Okay, another nigga at least. We got another one. So we got Fivio and we got motherfucking Da Baby. So she got to dance with the Uchi Wally sample. And then we see Bow Wow, I guess. Some shit was just... Scott Scores played the shit out of the lean back shit. And then she played the shit out of that shit. Scott Storch just be looking like he on Plenty Dope every time you see him. But that's just how he played and he get into his music and shit. But, yo, the BET Awards had the same people in the crowd and they look like they don't know where the fuck they're at. Yo, mad corny looking ass motherfuckers in the joint, man. Looking like some corporate awards type shit, like some stiff ass shit. I don't understand what the fuck is going on. But okay. Now let's talk about the cypher shit. I get it. We saluting the DJs and the producers, right? That was hard to do because I don't remember shit about premiering the motherfucker. I don't remember shit about Organized Noise in the motherfucker. I don't remember shit about Dr. Dre in the motherfucker. I don't remember shit about Kanye West in the motherfucker. I don't remember shit about Just Blaze in the motherfucker. I don't remember shit about Take Keith, nigga, and all the new niggas and Southside and everybody. I don't Manny Fresh and I don't remember. You know what I'm saying? Beats by the Pound. I just don't remember. I don't remember seeing, if we supposed to give it up to the producers, I don't remember seeing, unless I fell asleep, I don't remember seeing segments on producers like that. So I'm kind of lost. The Bomb Squad. I'm kind of lost with that shit. But okay. Easy Mo B. I'm kind of lost. Danny Boy, I'm kind of lost. Dash Dillinger, I'm kind of lost. DJ Pooh, I'm kind of lost. You know what I'm saying? DJ Quick, I'm kind of fucking lost. Rick Rock, I'm kind of lost. I'm kind of lost a little bit, y'all, but I'm good. I didn't like the cypher because they was using beats we all know. Swiss shit was dope, but Simba, Cassidy, and Scarlett who ripped it, I would have preferred for them to use beats that they had in the tuck, and we knew it was their beat because we recognized it from their sound and let the artist rip it. Not ones, because when you're listening to it, I can't be listening to beats I know that another nigga murdered and then expect these cats to come out and rip it better than that. I can't get into that. I always liked the different shit, how they did it. The City Girls was dope. Yo, Young Miami finding a bitch. Not saying JT ain't fine, but Young Miami finding a bitch. She fine, nigga. Okay, here we go again to my hate. Is it hate? It ain't hate. Duh. You niggas can't be having vocal tracks, B. The shit is bogus as fuck. Once again, we got the younger cats. And Fabulous, I'm still mad at Fabulous for using the vocal track. But all the younger cats use vocal tracks down there, but the veterans get out there without a vocal track. One of the things I want y'all to understand is John Legend is the new Billy D and shit. Cause that funny ass Pfizer commercial, he just the new sex symbol nigga. Like he gonna do the Pfizer. Is he a sex symbol? Ask the ladies. But he's in all the commercials now, like Billy D was. So we're gonna say he's the new Billy D, and Billy D was a sex symbol. So you know what I mean. So since we giving up to the DJs and producer, Swiss Beats and Timbaland get to rock the bells culture influencer world. I'm cool with that because they've been rocking since the mid to late 90s, and they still out here. They still out here, right? So shout out to them. Not too much to say. They act like they ain't even want to be there though, to be honest with you. Talking about they got back to verses and it's gonna be better than ever, whatever. Sexy Red, Shake Your Dress, and it's crazy. Yeah, she just for the hood. You can't do nothing with that. The Hip Hop Award to Marley Marl, that was cold. He's the sample king, so he took samples. I don't like what's going on in hip hop now. If you take a sample and play that back, if you take a sample and play it back and put some drums and effects over and all that shit, niggas trying to say you ain't producing now. How the fuck y'all gonna change it up and say the niggas that took a sample and put drums to the shit, they ain't producing? When some of the favorite songs of all time is from a sample, 4-bar, 8-bar loop with drums and shit and added effects to it. How you knew motherfuckers gonna try to tell motherfuckers that ain't hip hop? You ain't no producer. Get the fuck out of here, yo. A little bit of both, B. You can do that way. But if you're a sample-based producer, motherfucker, that's what you're gonna do. You're going to sample. Now, you can chop the motherfucker up. You can let that 4-8-bar loop go. But Marley Marl got classics, nigga. So if you trying to say, motherfucker, them niggas ain't producing, you cannot say Marley Marl ain't no motherfucking producer. You crazy as fuck for that shit. You niggas don't control the narrative and what the fuck a producer is and what the fuck a producer ain't. Motherfucker, as long as it sound good, it is good, bitch. Motherfucker, I used to be a mouse clicker, nigga, and dragging loops, nigga, with different drums from different packs with different sounds and shit, nigga. Huh? Then I got a motherfucking machine and got it over here, huh? But if it sound good, it is good, nigga. Huh? You do what you got to do to make your shit, nigga. You can't shit on another nigga's craft. I don't like that shit because craft is craft regardless how a motherfucker do it. If the craft is good, the craft is good. So if we gonna say a nigga taking a sample and putting drums on it ain't producing no more, motherfucker, you're trying to say Marley Marl ain't shit. This motherfucker just won a BET Hip Hop Award, nigga. Icon Award, nigga. Fuck is y'all talking about out here, B? Go on somewhere with that stupid shit. You see, young motherfuckers, y'all can't think y'all running shit now with that shit y'all doing. All y'all shit sound the same. Salute to the Sample King, nigga. Rakim and LL Cool J. Salute Marley Marl with no vocal tracks, nigga. Assholes. OGs to show you how to do this shit, man. They done pissed me off with that shit. Now So Def had they 30 years, they straight, whatever. We seen the performances before, the Welcome to Atlanta with Ludacris. The Brothers out there to Having That Baby. Oh, I Think She Like Me. We seen Bone Crusher. We seen JD do a crisscross verse. I did not know Chingy was a So Def artist, or that was just a So Def moment when he was whatever, because he was DTP and all this other shit. So I'm cool with that. Tyrese out there, whatever. Then we get the DJ drama with 20 years in trap music. We got T.I. Then we got Jeezy. When Jeezy came out there, it was a different motherfucking flow. Man. And Jeezy did some shit. Because that Trap or Die, that Thug Motivation 101, that Trap or Die mixtape, though, where a lot of that Thug Motivation 101 was on that shit, man, stop it. You know what the business is. Let's get your mind right. Let me talk to him. From the old school Chevy, the drop top board, all that, man, stop it. Yeah. That shit was cold. Hold the fuck up. Carisha Please wins Best Hip Hop Podcast over $1 million worth of game and Drink Champs and motherfucking who my niggas, my two niggas, Rap Radar and all types of other motherfuckers. Now, I may be biased because I've never watched Carisha Please, but when I seen the snippets of it, it doesn't look like shit I would watch anyway. I don't see how that's a hip-hop podcast. Over Joe Budden, nigga? Y'all crazy. Y'all crazy as hell. Ain't no way in hell. Shout out to Carisha for winning because she fine in a bitch. Hey, yo, in fact, Joe did a decent job hosting. That motherfucker changed outfit like 10 times, yo. 10 times. Yo, but when they did the shit, it was Marley Marl and it was DJ... Was it DJ Enough? It was some cat from North Carolina, and both them cats ripped it. The homeboy ripped it with DJ Enough, but the sister that was with Marley Marl, no, that was Red Alert. Was Red Alert? Oh man, she killed that shit. I like her shit too. They was talking about what's coming up next and shit like that. That shit was cold. It was cold. Let me know in the comments what y'all think, man. It was cool. I you know what I'm saying? I watched it. It came on, and I stayed up. That was the long night. I stayed up and watched the rest of it. That was like Tuesday. I stayed up and watched the rest of it, man. So I stayed up like 1 o'clock just to see it. And then when I caught up, I was out like a light, man. That's cool, though. Shout out to BET, man. They still doing the shit they need to do. Now, we touched on the Drake and the Joe shit, right? So we seen what Drake did with the post. Joe is being Joe. Joe gonna put the shit behind the paywall like he's supposed to, though. Oh, everybody want to see what I say about this shit. Go pay for it then. Go pay for it then. The only problem I have with the go pay for it shit is the fans that ain't a Patreon, it's not a Patreon-y, it's like niggas don't give a fuck about us. Because you didn't critique the album on Patreon. So that's the criticism I have for Joe. What about your podcast listeners, the podcast listeners, the regular podcast listeners that don't want no extra content, that want your main flagship podcast? The YouTube video motherfuckers that watch the main show. We want to see the main YouTube show. Where y'all release on YouTube the Patreon exclusive episodes that your traditional podcast hosts don't even fucking get, yo. That's the problem I have. But of course, the social media is the social media, and you know they block for you to get anything that's behind a paywall to try to get it, like from Reddit and all that shit. They block that shit, but you know niggas will clip up links. So Joe basically responded and said Drake DM'd him and left him a 50-second voice message and all that shit. And it is what it is. Drake just basically still salty over the shit. But I mean, like I said, it's displaced anger, man. Niggas called him out. You mad at other shit. Joe even gave it up about the 25-year-old shit. He said, I'm on to talk. So I maybe was tripping with that comment, but yeah, because I fuck 25-year-olds. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we all know what it is, man. Drake sensitive over his craft. Drake mad at Joe for old shit, possibly. But like Joe said, every time I say something good about you motherfuckers, like, honestly, never mind, when motherfuckers was hating that album, Joe stood up for that album. Like, motherfucker, that shit sound different in Greece, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You motherfuckers might not, but I'm telling you, this motherfucker. So Joe be giving it up, man. You know what I'm saying? If a motherfucker rap better than Drake on the Scary Hour shit when we was in the pandemic, and Little Baby killed him on the second track, it is what it's craft, man. I just don't get it though. But he said when he was reading shit, it seemed like Drake figured it out later that he should have just possibly DM'd Joe if he really had something to say instead of blasting him like that. You got Drake Daddy talking shit like, come on, man. A motherfucker can't say they don't like shit and that's considered hating. Common said this shit on, what album was that? Was it Like Water for Chocolate? He said that shit a long time ago. if I don't like something, I ain't hating. I just don't like the shit. So it is what it is. The shit is over with. I'm going to be interested to see how Joe, because the first topic on today's pod that dropped is like when they found out that the shit was just going to be a Patreon exclusive episode. And it is what it is, man. Shout out to Joe. Shout out to Drake, too, man. The shit is over with now. NBA week, man. What happened? Let me see. Oh, first off, NBA, WNBA week, man. The Aces dropped the motherfucking Liberty the other day, first of all. You know what I'm saying? To go up 2 on the series. Y'all done pissed the Aces off with how Asia finished in the MVP race. I told y'all, there's no way in fucking hell Asia finishes 3rd in the MVP race. Her numbers was better this motherfucking year, and their record was better this year, and they were defending champions and got everybody's best motherfucking game. That was some bullshit. The voting process is flawed. And Asia looks fucking amazing. If anybody want to know what a female basketball player look at a high motherfucking clip and a high motherfucking level, playing fucking amazing, Asia motherfucking Wilson. They gonna 3-0 sweep these girls tomorrow. Make sure I'm watching that shit. 4th place, 3rd place fucking MVP finished my ass. Like, no 2K cover. Y'all fucked her with that shit. No signature shoe. Y'all fucked her with that shit. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Brian. Nah, fuck that. I'm going to give her a pair of custom black and golds, one of ones. One of ones. This is your shoe. Man. But, Brian, you got to release it so the real G's can get them bitches. I want a pair. You know the colorway. You see what it is. See what it is. You know the colorway. Everything is black and gold over here. No alpha shit, nigga. I let you like black and gold. It's royalty, nigga. You know what it is. Shout out to my A5 niggas. Yo. Black women just have to remember, right? Sometimes black men have to remind them. We have to work twice as hard and dominate to force them to give us our just due. When we talk about them, we're talking about the motherfucking gatekeepers that are white. We have to. So even though Asia deserved the shit, she didn't get it. She didn't get it. Shout out to Brianna Stewart, though. You know what I mean? But I'm very proud of you, Asia mama. Like, for real. Shout out to Becky Hammond for saying after the game, I'm to blame as well. For her not getting her MVP due to sitting her in the 4th quarters when we blowing you bitches out. God, I love it. That's what she wanted to say. That's what she wanted to say. So we middle finger salute to everybody. This is Asia Wilson shit. She's the motherfucking face of the league. And she's putting up shit to be Mount Rushmore status. For real. She win this one. She putting up shit to be Mount Rushmore status, nigga. Make it hot, bitch. Now. Getting back to NBA news. Hey, yo, Harden, you got to chill, B. You go retire a Sixer, G? Why you didn't take the long-term deal that was on the table for you then? I'll wait. The relationship with the front office is irreparable. You signed the contract with them. I'll wait. They didn't pay you in their extension what you wanted and what you thought you deserved because shit changed, because your play wasn't what it was to command that max offer, and you signed your PO. Why? No one else offered you more than that. And I done said this shit before. This is my last time talking on James Harden, too. No one else offered you more than that. They don't believe in you. Everyone has heard about you, about Maury, he's a liar, on that shit. Now what? Okay, now what? We're done. Who's going to hold Daryl Morey for the lie that he told you if that's the case? Who can hold him accountable? The league? No, because if he lied to you, that means y'all had some underhand, down low shit that wasn't supposed to happen, and you need to be quiet. You already got fined for this shit, right? Right? The owner can, though. But clearly he fucking didn't. Morey doesn't have to be loyal and owe you shit now because you ain't playing the way you was playing before. Harden, you got to cut it out, B, because you're making yourself look bad, fam. We don't want you to talk your way out of the league, fam, because somebody ain't going to be with it because Houston shit, Brooklyn shit, Philly shit, the team that absorbs you next, man, they might not be able to do all that shit, man. For real. Shout out, B. Get it together. Friday, that preseason game, I just saw the highlights, but Wemby has everything. The motherfucker did it in and out, between the legs, pull up from off the three-point line at 7'5". Peace on that shit. When I saw that shit, I was like, yo, if only Giannis can. Giannis, we already talked about this. 5 threes a game. That's it. That's all he need. If he hit 2, he's shooting 40% from the field for Trey. That's it. 2 out of 5. That's it. His max is 5 a game. 5 a game. In and out, between the legs, right to left. Aka. Did y'all see that shit last night? And defensively, that's where he's, man, listen, man. Yeah, that shit long. I mean, I hope that brother don't get hurt because Wemby changing the game, man. Wemby changing the game. Let me know in the comments, y'all. All right. The Buffs, baby. You see it. Man, I went in my homeboy classroom, me the boys basketball coach in the high school and shit, right? I had on my shit and he talking about, man, you're on the bandwagon. I said, man, I've been fucking with Prime since I was little, man. I had the shoes, man. We love Prime time. What you mean? Ain't no bandwagon here. Been fucking with Prime, B. I ain't these new motherfuckers. I said, and I support black excellence. He was like, oh, man, 90% of the players are black, so? You know what I mean? It's my man, though. But, you know, sometimes white people think, no, nigga, no. We riding with Deion because motherfuckers like you be hating on Deion. Shit. Speaking of Deion and them, they lost 46-43 last night in 2 overtime win versus Stanford. That was a good-ass game. I watched the whole second half. First half, I'm like, oh, shit, I ain't got to rush to this shit. Buffs was up 29-0 at half. Stanford, 26-0 run in the second half because the Buffalo's defense fucking sucks. Now, Shador, he be letting that bitch go, and he makes the throws where the short passes, the long ones, air them bitches out. He has the arm talent to play at the next level at a high clip. Ao Manar from Stanford, the wide receiver, Alec Ao Manar, fire. He had 13 catches for like 205 and 3 TDs or some shit like that. He trapped the ball on Travis Hunter's helmet and caught a TD and grabbed that shit off his head and just fell. Man, stop it. My man set a school record with that performance last night. Shador did his shit, was 400 yards, 5 TDs, 1 pick. But, you know, man, they ain't got no defense, fam. They ain't no defense. That's their problem. They'll be all right, though. Still going to make a ball go. They should have won that game, though. No defense. You can't be up 26-0 and half and lose that shit. Deion, that defensive coordinator might got to go, B. Or they ain't got the dogs. They ain't got the personnel. All right. The Cheesecake Factory woman. Is her name Monique Santos? Monique Santos. You look too good to be seen at the Cheesecake Factory on the first date? That's debatable on that shit. You know what I mean? Video don't do it justice, but you can't say you look too good. A motherfucker got to tell you that, B. You can't say that shit. And then you was doing it on social media, like going live and shit. You can't do that, B. Like, you know, but hey. So that's why I don't think so, because you can't do that shit the way you did it. Whatever she was wearing had all the girls out there. They was out, nigga, for the first date. Like, we going to eat? Are you selling? What are you doing? You were an hour late and missed the reservation at the Aria. He was like, look, this is where I was going to take you. Motherfucker, we missed our reservation. Yeah, that would have been better. So on the first date, I'm supposed to go spend all the bread on you. I'm supposed to impress you. First date, shouldn't we go Dutch? Now, if I ask you on a date, I got to pay. You ask me on a date, you got to pay. But if it's a first date from like a dating app shit, should we go Dutch? Let me know in the comments. If we say we should go out to eat to get to know each other better, we should go Dutch on the first date on some internet dating shit. I think. But the compromise with the whole thing, if you did not like the cheesecake, right, should have been, let's go to the bar, right? Let's just go to the bar and have a drink. Like, I would have put that out on her. Yo, babe, let's just go in and have a drink, and then let's figure out where we're going to go, see what reservation we can get. We here now, though. Let's go to the bar and have a drink, right? Calm the shit down. Because she definitely didn't offer an alternative, but that's what I would have hit her with. And I think her outfit choice was to blame to why she didn't want to get out the motherfucking car. Because if that was a top or if it was a dress, we already know what the bottom looked like then, right? Then when he said, fuck it, I'm done. I got my standards. I got the way I like to move and shit. And you kind of ain't respecting what I'm about. So fuck it, I'll take you back to the crib. And then you get salty when he pulls off like he ain't supposed to do this shit, looking at the camera and shit. This shit ain't, social media, dog. Social media's the devil. That's what you get. You won't be going on a blind date or first date again with that high post bullshit. That was bullshit. That was the high post shit. All this bullshit. I look too good to go into the Cheesecake Factory? Not really, but my man was nice and respectful You know what I mean? To her. Like, he ain't take it where he needed to be in his trajectory where he could have took it. Because she might have had it. I picked you up, I'm going to take you back to the crib. But you talking to me like I did something wrong and shit, and this is the first day. Like, she could have caught the Uber too, right? Right? But I respect him. He took her back to the crib. Like, I'm telling you, going on social media was the bullshit with me. You don't look that good. That makes you look bad now. That makes you look ugly because that was an ugly thing you did to that man. You didn't have to do that. That's why it's like, oh, you on social media? Oh, we can play then. Bitch, you wanna play? We can play. Bitch, let's go ahead. Woo, woo, woo. And now you called her out. See, you tried to blast him. Oh, you was an hour late. Everybody else is probably like, well, we can reschedule. Hey, yo, we missed the reservation, so we're going to have to go somewhere else. That's fine. While you playing with your braids and shit. That's fine. Shut up. So, she could have said she didn't like the food there, because a lot of people don't like the food there. She had to miss with their food. That wasn't real. That would have been great. Or lie and said, I just ate here last night. I don't want to come here again today. He wouldn't have knew. If you looked at his shit and her shit, he was underdressed. If they was going somewhere, I guess. I don't know. This is all bullshit. You refused to get out of the car, though. That was crazy as fuck. On live, like, that shit was tacky. So I'm glad I don't know the rest of the story, but I hope he didn't catch up back with her and take her ass any motherfucking way. We got to do better, people. Social media is the devil. All right. Real quick, Life Accuses Teacher, Coach, Part 92. Parent-teacher conference on Wednesday. I had one cry out of all the kids I had. But he's the same kid when I told him, yo, man, he's doing great with me. He does most of his work, and he don't get in trouble. They said, room? I had to get up and walk out the room. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, y'all crazy. Like, this how y'all going to act? Of course, you get your good parents. You get the one parent that was tripping. It's funny how you internet gangster with the fingertips. When eye to eye, you ain't gangster. I love that when people do that shit. Yeah, and just talking. This week, though, I got the naughty children's parents coming and the ones that don't do shit. So it's going to be interesting on Tuesday. So the Tuesday pod, I'm going to come fresh off the parent-teacher conference. So y'all going to get that one fresh. And we'll see how that one go, man. But it is what it is. We had open gym. It's funny how, you know I'm saying, the girls, and they know when you're getting mad over open gym because you can't coach in open gym and none of that shit. So, it is what it is. Then they start playing the shit when they see you like, man, it's time to go. You know what I mean? Like, I just be like, it's time to go. Because if they ain't going to play, it's time to go. It's time to go. You know what I mean? It's a waste of time. Shit. So then they play. So, all right, y'all. Shout out. Look at the Power of Reverberation podcast, Book for a Force, episode 207 or whatever we're talking about. And then this one will be up, man. Same time, recording the same day, y'all. I'll holler at y'all on Tuesday. Get your conference together. Get your clutch together. Keep the conversation going with everything we do. Listen to and follow Network on various platforms, confidenceintheclutch.podbean.com, and wherever you listen to your podcast. Subscribe on YouTube. Click the bell for notifications of new content when I drop. Search Confidence in the Clutch. Follow, share, rate, and review is important. Follow us on X and Instagram at KITK. Visit us on Facebook at Confidence in the Clutch. Got a couple things to keep the conversation going. We're going to talk about it. Was the Cheesecake Factory girl wrong? Was her date right? The Drake shit is over. The BET Awards, let me know how y'all feel, man. This producing shit, man. Craft is craft. Let me know how y'all feel. Twice weekly, Donald Nelson, D-Nell, Dizzle, Deezy, Deezus, Deezos, Don P, Don D, Donrilla, Digger, your host. Confidence in the Clutch podcast with Donald Nelson. Confidence in the Clutch podcast about sports, entertainment, music, culture, religion, politics, and society. Have a safe, healthy night. If you listen during the daytime, credit grade down on purpose, y'all. We about this joint, man. Peace. 3, 2, 1. Confidence on 3, in the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.
Confidence.